Hi, Anarcho-Punk, Music and Resistance in London, 1977 to 1988 by David Insurrection. And here it is. It's said that nostalgia ain't what it used to be, but this book proves otherwise. Lavishly illustrated with photos of what were once old venues and hangouts, it brings back the noise and excitement of an era mostly long forgotten of the anarcho-punk band scene in London, 1977 to 1988. Although it's North London-centric, this is a worthwhile trip into a time of rebellion, nonconformity, working class and lumpen bohemianism that can barely be comprehended by today's lost-in-cyberspace, mental health crisis-afflicted youth. Even though I wasn't really personally involved with the music, the scene crossed my path on an almost daily basis, to the extent where I earn a few pages of mention along with a photo of my old gaff at the Angel Islington itself, within a short distance of many of the venues mentioned. Almost every page brings back vivid memories of the colourful gallery of characters involved, squatted houses and venues, a time when, believe it or not, life on the dole in London wasn't the living nightmare it's become today. This book is a peek into a lost world by some of those who lived it. Unfortunately, many are no longer with us, playing in the big gig in the sky, casualties of living on the edge, but nothing compared to the terrible times in which we now struggle to survive. Many of us now OAPs, believe it or not. So kids, you never know, that oldie in the street may be one of the characters mentioned in this book, a time when we had real space, took it for ourselves, defended it, living on the margins with millions of others, and many times thoroughly enjoying it, despite the downsides, became politicised in an anarchic direction, and when the opportunity arose, poured onto the streets to resist and riot against authority and the forces of capitalist order. All this before smartphones, the internet, depoliticization that has allowed the populist right, religious fundamentalism to sweep all before it, along with the self-inflicted demise of the left. When the punks sang No Future, they were imagining the following decade, hoping for radical revolutionary change, not as it's evolved into generations later, the multitude of dystopias everything is morphing into. Read this book to reconnect or discover interesting past times. Will we ever see the like again? I sincerely hope so. Bigger, better, and more successfully subversive. The spirit of punk will never completely die, nor anarchism. Bye.